not to say that you aren't in the vortex often on other subjects, but it is to say on that subject of dollars coming to you in that way, you're not really in alignment, because it's a game to you, it's chance, and you know too much about the odds. And so your knowledge is preventing you from being up to speed. If you could forget everything you know, if you were someone who just said, yeah, you go down and you just pay how much for the ticket?
$2, $5, whatever.
Just pay a little bit of money for the ticket, and they give you a ticket, and you just scratch this off, and then they give you a lot of money. How does this game work? Well, you just give them a little, you scratch some things, and then they give you a lot of money. If that were really, are you hearing us back there? Wanderer of the car. When you, focuser, pure focuser, the one who focuses so easily and finds that pure place. If you could innocently meaning you haven't introduced any resistance to the equation, when you just purely, meekly, ringing any bells, want something, it comes. But when you are so smart, do you know the odds of this?
I get stubborn and I want to make it happen, and it never.
Well, that making it happen is that trying to control the uncontrollable.
Push the river.
But it's all right to be determined about being in the vortex. In other words, and there's a little stubbornness in that too. In other words, just Esther said to Jerry, I'm in the vortex and I'm not coming out. I'm in the vortex and I'm not coming out. Don't make me come out. She said, don't make me come out. She's being playful about it. And when she comes out, no one's happy. Everyone wants Esther to stay in the vortex. Everyone who knows her wants her to stay in there.
I had another experience that's like this, and I've tried to get back to that, and I can't make myself get back to it. But
well, say it differently. We know that this is conversation for clarification, but say it differently. I'm looking forward to getting back to it is much less resistant than I can't get back to it. I can't get back to it. It's just nailing your feet to the floor. I can't get back to it. I want to, but I can't. I want to, but I can't get back to it. And words don't matter, but they are descriptive of how you feel. So if you say I can't get back to it, then that's how you feel. Got to change that feeling. And isn't there a difference in the feeling I can't get back to it, I can't do it, and I want to?
Yes.
Or I'm looking forward to it, or it's going to be kind of fun when it happens, and I don't exactly know how it's going to come, when it's going to come, where it's going to come from, who's going to help it, but I like the idea of it coming. Feel how much less resistant that is.
And when I let go, these things happen.
When you let go, it comes.
Yeah, I had the sensation of laughing when I was going by a supermarket, and I thought of a scratch tickets in my life. I thought of a scratch ticket, a type of one, and I wasn't going to the supermarket, and I was thinking about it, and started me laughing when I thought about it. So I pulled in, I'm trying to do the Abraham thing, one in, and there's the tickets, and I buy 4 or 5 of them, they're losers, and the 6th one was $500. And I stopped, and I said, there it is. That's what I visualized.
So what's that tell you? So laughing was your indication of alignment.
Yes.
Laughing was your indication of being in the vortex. The idea that was occurring to you in the middle of all of that was an impulse that you were wise enough to follow. Now, you say, because I was laughing is the reason I followed the impulse. And we would say it's really hard to sort all of that out. In other words, you had an impulse. In other words, the laughing is alignment. In other words, when you're feeling like that, it's alignment. So now you take that away and you say, next time I have that jovial, uplifted, free, no risk, lighthearted feeling, it means I'm on the track of something. Anytime. See, when we talked, so you went in. Now this is wonderful. This is a perfect opportunity to talk about the 2 ways you know about your guidance. One is when it manifests, and we said we call that post-manifestational awareness. The other is by the way it felt. In this situation, you've got both of them right there. In other words, you have the post-manifestational awareness of something that you wanted that happened, and you had the pre-manifestational awareness of something that was laughing and felt good. Yay.
Yes.
Isn't that a wonderful thing to know? So never again. Now you've got that. Hold that feeling. Hold that feeling. And now what were those words that you said earlier? Something about, I don't know how to get there? Focus. You do know. You do know, don't you? You just have to focus. I know. I knew that, so I know everything. I knew that, so I know everything. That was the perfect example. We're just milking it for you. That was a perfect example, you say. That was a perfect example of me having something in my vortex. The source within me knew the path, knew exactly how to cause the rendezvous, because creation is rendezvous. I rendezvoused with that grocery store at that time for those purchases, knew exactly how many tickets I needed to purchase in that moment. It was the sixth one. You bought 6 and it was number 6. You knew exactly how many tickets you need to purchase in order to have it. If somebody else had beat you there first, you might have only needed to purchase 1. Or if you'd gotten there earlier, you might have had to purchase 20 or 30. You had the impulse. You knew exactly how many you needed to purchase because the vortex was calling you. And when you're in the vortex, you just know. You just know. No one was speaking it in your ear. You didn't look and the number 6 appeared on the palm of your hand in blood. In other words, it's not anything that dramatic. It's just, you just knew. You just followed the light, good feeling trail. It's always a light, good feeling trail that leads you to the love of your life, to the winning ticket, to whatever. It's always a light, good feeling. It's never a, turn left, not right. You'll die if you go right. It's never like that. In other words, it's always a light, good feeling.
Thank you for watching Abraham Hicks with Sunflower Soul Animations. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe for more.